Uh, Thank you, Sain Nadeem Saab, for short notice. And this hour at night at 10 o'clock, you give me a time. So, fellows, today I am with Ahmer Nadeem Memon. Ahmer Nadeem Memon is a civil quality engineer in Calgary, Alberta. Let's do some chit chat with Sain. Sain, first of all, thank you so much. And Jason, I would like to ask you a few questions. First of all, could you briefly tell us about yourself?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm a civil engineer. I was with provincial government in Pakistan in 1990. I left from there, went to England, did my master's, and then moved to Canada. When I came here in 95, it was hard to get the jobs in because nobody was here to guide me like we are now guiding the people because we suffered a lot. And eventually 2.5 years did the odd jobs as most of us do, and then came to Calgary in 98, and construction was booming over here. So then I started my career, and now I'm in a senior lead position with a reputable oil company.
Thank you so much. Second question is, if new engineer, basically civil engineer, and he has experience in quality, comes to in Canada, especially in Calgary, what do you suggest for him? What early or first thing he has to do?
It's a huge market, but you have to understand that there's a lots of difference in the scope of work between what we have been doing in Pakistan and what construction practices and the job practices are here in Canada. So I had a couple of friends who came here. They were in senior position with the government, superintendent engineer, chief engineers, and they wanted equally better position over here. So you have to make a mindset that you have to enter in the market with a very lower situation or lower position. Sometime you have to try to get into your own job market, even if you have to start from scratch. Like I was, when I came here, I was given a position of inspector, which is like a daroga or supervisor in Pakistan. But I never hesitated for a moment because I was entering in my own profession. I came in here within 6 months. I was selected by the city of Calgary because we have potential and we are hard worker Pakistanis. So when we come here, it's very easy to get picked up for a senior position. So 2 years with city of Calgary, then I became manager eventually, and then I decided to go to the oil industry. And again, to enter in the oil industry, I had to work as an inspector back again, just to gain my feet into that industry. So once I was there again, I'm there for about 8 years now. And as soon as you go there, they see your potential. It's not a seniority that first come, first serve. As soon as they see potential in you, they give you responsibilities and promote you.
So basically, if I summarize your thought that if any quality folks coming from Pakistan or Sindh, they have to start from scratch. Is there any recommended courses or is there any upgrade they needed before to enter the industry? Is there somehow a short courses or diploma or anything?
Well, I will encourage you because I did my master's from England and thinking that the Queen is the same over here and I will be here, and when I come here I'll be welcomed, and I tried to apply for a Pegar registration or equivalence, and they said no, that equivalence you got was for immigration purpose only, and you have to have Canadian experience to apply for that. So what I did a small hearing test course, which was 3 days course, and that landed me in the job right away. So this is just the example that you have to do something locally. So for example, for civil engineers, you can do AutoCAD over here. The drawings, blueprint reading, drawings are totally different. The structure is wood structure, not concrete and bricks structure. So how to read the drawings and do AutoCAD courses or some other courses. But as I said, it's very easy to land into a job on a very lower level, or some students or some friends decides and prefers to go and do their masters over here and get a local degree, and once in the university, within third year or second year end of the session, you are selected by the local company. So either go for the studies, but again, if you enter in the market in a lower position, you will be better off, it's my experience, rather than going to the masters and then again starting from the scratch. So do some small courses and diplomas and try to enter. Another very important thing that I've seen my friends, senior friends, they make one resume, we call it CV in Pakistan. It's a little bit different here. It's called resume, no pictures, no photographs, no father's name and stuff. So ask somebody to help you make that. But for every job, you have to tailor the resume. You have to put those key words which the owner wants from you. You have to put those in the resume, because nowadays there is no manual reading of the resumes. People go and scan them through the software and they see if their keywords are in there. So try to put the job requirement words in your resume. Tailor your resume for each and individual job. Don't become lazy, and then averagely 30-40 resumes, when they go, you will get one interview call. Then again, seek some help from your friends that what kind of questions are asked in the job interview. It's totally different kind of interview, and we are here always to help you guys. And just don't be shy, ask questions and get help.
Okay, so one more question, saying how and what you see the future of civil quality lead now in 5 years from now on,
Well,
especially in Alberta in Canada.
in Alberta, the good thing is that we have booming economy in oil industry, and also construction, because a lot of immigration. 46,000 people comes to our province, our city, every year. So for them, there's a lot of housing is needed. So housing construction is on boom. A lot of land development is going on. Municipal engineering is in demand. And if you go to the oil sector, then obviously there is a civil demand. Civil scope starts in the beginning and it's early, and then it finishes early, because then it's taken away by the electrical and mechanical friends, and they build those. But the foundations, concrete, heavy foundations, reinforcement, that kind of experience really helps.
Okay, one general comment, because you are very early settlers, Sindhi, in Alberta province. How you compare Alberta province with rest of provinces of Canada?
Well, I would encourage you to come to Alberta, because you yourself know you are married, many families. We got a mega city, Toronto, and everybody knows everybody in Toronto. There are thousands of Pakistanis over there, so people prefer to go there because they need initial help to settle down, to get your house, for example, get admissions in the schools for the kids and stuff. Same help we can provide you over here. The difference is, over there, even for getting a odd job, security job, you have to wait and you have to take long time to get odd jobs. Here, at least, there is chances, very, very bright chances, that you will land into your own job within 6 months, I would say. I don't want to be more optimistic, but within 6 months, it's guaranteed that you will land into your own profession.
Okay, one more thing. People are scared about Alberta as compared to rest of province regarding the weather. What you say, the fellows who are still in Ontario? This is the question specifically for Ontario folks. They are still scared. They are doing the odd job there, but they don't want to move to Alberta. Is there anything to say about those folks?
Well, if you are in Pakistan, you know that apart from load shedding, people are in the air-conditioned houses, or their offices are air-conditioned, your cars are air-conditioned. So you very rarely stand in the sun to get the sunstroke. Same is reverse process over here. Alberta, out of 365 days, we have got about 300 days, sunny days, which is rare in the eastern coast. We get Chinook, which is only 2 places in the world where we get hot air blown from the mountains over here, and it melts all the snow. So snow comes and the snow goes away. So especially Calgary has got very beautiful weather. Our houses are heated, our cars are heated, our offices are heated. So maximum, if you are waiting for the bus, a bus comes every 5 minutes. So that's the 5-minute exposure you get for the winter. And that -40, which is scary, it's in the night time, it's not in the daytimes. If it happens in the daytime, it's only 1 or 2 days, which you can take off from your job and sit home and relax. So don't worry about the weather. Opportunities are here. Your future is here. So get into your future. It's more important than worrying about the weather and driving taxis or doing some odd job.
So saying this was regarding the folks which is coming from Sindh. But how about the folks which are still in Ontario? Is there any message for Ontario folks?
Well, they are in a better position because they are in Canada already, and if they start sending their resumes, to the employer. Again, a lot of friends send us our resumes and expect that we can job hunt for them. That's a little bit difficult because when you read the job classification, you are the judge of yourself. You'll be more comfortable knowing that what you can do. I know a couple of friends of mine, what they did, they just copied the job requirement in their resume showing a Pakistani experience, and once they landed the job, it gave a bad name to the referee who referred them because they knew nothing about that. So he, for example, a person went to the geotech job, he never tested anything, but he said, yeah, I did everything. They hired him, and eventually within 2 weeks he was laid off. So don't do that. Just see which job you are comfortable with. Even if you know 50%, that's good. Just apply for that, and rest of the 50% we can learn. So from Toronto and Ontario, those coasts, just keep an eye, ask us. We know the construction companies which are working here. We can guide you about that bunch of companies. Go to their job sites every week, once a week at least, and see whenever job arises, apply to them. Tell us which company you applied, because we have got a bunch of friends in every company, and then we can internally ask their manager or their HR to at least give an interview call for you.
So, last question to you, Sai. Because you are a father and also proud grandfather, what you have saying about the schooling and atmosphere in Calgary? If there is the young parents are moving to Calgary, how safe are this city for their children and kids, and if they have a grandfather and then their grandson?
Fortunately, we are very lucky that comparing to culture from North America, we don't have a gun culture over here. Our kids are very safe. We have lots of Pakistani and halal restaurants, halal grocery stores. So mashallah, we get very pure food over here. The roads are safe. Population is not that. It's not a mega city. Transport system is very good. Schools are just few minutes walk, or otherwise there are buses which can take you from the doors. So very good education system over here.
Thank you, Sain. Thank you so much. At this hour, you gave me this opportunity. So I hope our viewers will like this interview. And fellows, if you have any question, concerns, please write on the Indus Association of Canada to Ahmer Nadeem Memon. Any question, concern. I would like to show it to you, Ahmer Nadeem Memon's otak, which we call it in our Sindhi. It's just like a traditional Sindhi. So here you can see Sain has a pingo, where he is right now sitting and sewing, and in his wall she look like it's a totally Sindhi culture. So thank you all, and hope you will enjoy this one. Thank you so much.
Thank you.